We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone.
He's out. Out. 3. You're out.
So striding forward now, Eddie James. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a pitch on the way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Digging in to try it again, Keston Hiura.
Second baseman.
Here comes the 0-1. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Ravello takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping in, Will Benson.
The right fielder, number 16.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. In now, Eddie James, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Eddie.
Hit out towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Keston Hiura. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in on the first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. So Eddie James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Right here, one time, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center.
You're going. Take a look.
And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
The second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the runner's breaking for third. Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. Ravello brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back. So digging in now, Eddie James. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Masabe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So standing in, Kyron Paris. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kyron
Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Arizona scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Casey Mize wins his third of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Thomas Helland will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Into the box now, Eddie James.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here comes the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Luis Basabe. He went deep in the contest last night.
Luis Basabe.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Conrad. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Conrad.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he misses it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are ready to take his hacks again. Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. So striding in, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Now batting, Clyde Fleer. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The catcher, number 32.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Kyron Paris.
The batter, the shortstop.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Paris.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie James.
Eddie James.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Diamondbacks down.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lincoln Cole wins his 3rd of the season. Corey Eddy earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way. George Torres, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it. He throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour, slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
Nice execution right there.
And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Christopher Morel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the.
Leading off the inning, Eddie James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits. Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
The 1-1 home. And he popped him up. Alvarez just to the left of the mound. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Will Benson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see it.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 36 on the year for him, as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Fisher notches his 3rd win of the year. George Torres was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Medeiro, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So here's Cody Bellinger looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Bellinger.
We got one here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that.
Digging in, Eddie James. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Dig, go.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And that'll bring up Keston Hura. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he's safe. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Hit in the air to center field. Green is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. At the plate, Clyde Fleer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 32.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out toward left. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Eddie James.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice shot.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And the runner back safely.
Come on now, rip.
Mercado at second. James on at first with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. So in now for Chicago, Clyde Fleer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eddie James.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Steve Conrad. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. The next Cub up, Rangel Ravelo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Luis Basabe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air out to left field. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Up next for Arizona, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Ryan Helsley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score.